Good morning, everybody. How are you today? I hope this video finds you well. 30 pictures and videos. U.S. reps getting the mask wearing embarrassingly wrong. They're trying to tell us how to wear a mask, but they don't have a clue. Breaking temporarily with emergency protocol. Congress reconvened on Capitol Hill this week for the purpose of passing a bill. Okay, the relief package. I wanted to show you, I just want to get down to the pictures because they're funny. Okay, they say if circumstances would have it that you cannot avoid going out in public or meeting in large groups, you should be wearing a mask and gloves as well as taking any other medically endorsed public health precautions. Of course, as it tends to be the case with politicians, the message was not as clear as some may have liked. All right, here we go. Pelosi wipes her dripping nose with her bare, shivering hand and then wipes that hand all over the House floor podium used by all the other Congress. She wants to spend trillions of your money fighting China virus, but can't practice basic hygiene. Let's take a look.
Very important piece of legislation. So we come to the floor, very important piece of legislation. So we come to the floor with such heartache, with such sorrow about those who have lost their lives and their loved ones, those who are suffering from the virus assault now, and for those who are in doubt about their economic situation.
Okay, now, she indeed did that. Let's see. There we go. She takes her mask off, wipes her nose, and puts the hands on the podium. See, it's really easy to do this, guys. We're so used to touching our faces. And then this is AOC having a meltdown while waving around her mask in her hand. Okay. Now, when researchers suggest transmission of the coronavirus may be most likely to occur by way of microscopic saliva droplets spread in conversation, as the New York Times noted, one may then assume a mask may be most important when one speaks. Apparently, however, this was lost in our congressmen and women who decided being seen and heard in all their glory was more important than keeping their spittle off a shared podium when engaging in what may be the single action most likely to spread the coronavirus. Now, here we got this, who is this? This gentleman has his mask not covering his mouth. Just, again, it's just got it hanging around his neck here. Oh, thank God he's holding his mask in his hands. That seems to be the norm. And this one says, why? It's got that mask around her neck. It's not helping her. Some in their number could not even be bothered to arrive with the actual medical mask clearly made available to them. Instead, makeshift face coverings like scarves and bandanas were used. All right. There's his mask sitting on the podium. This guy's got a creative mask, or he just stole one of Dr. Birx's scarves. Just sitting around his neck there. This one's a doctor, and her mask is just flapped open there. This man is holding his mask in his hands. Meanwhile, others attempted to reinvent the wheel, seeming to invent new mask-wearing strategies like allowing it to cover the mouth and not the nose. Heck, some masks were used to cover beards, necks, and even pant pockets. Okay, look, there she is. I thought someone finally figured it out. Then I realized her mask isn't even covering her nose. And this lady, she's so close. Okay, this one says she has it around her neck. He's got his laying around his neck. Come on, guys. supposed to be an example. All of these people have their scarves, just are their masks. It's hard. I agree it's hard, but they come down hard on us, don't they? 2 to 3 people have left their mask on, and you can hear them just fine. So it's not because you can't be heard. Thank God his mask is protecting his beard. This gentleman in the background has his mask on, right, with the red tie. Thank God she has gloves on. She has her gloves on, not her mask. Again, mask pulled down over the neck. This is helpful. His is just laying there. Seriously, does one truly believe no saliva would escape the mouth as Ocasio-Cortez goes on one of her arm-flailing tirades, waving her unworn mask through the air as she speaks on the House floor? What about when Reps Maxine Waters, Jerry Nadler, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Ilhan Omar, I hope I'm pronouncing these names right, Rashida Tlaib, and others step up to speak without their masks on? How are these people even real? Learn how to use the mask. This guy, again, just has it laying there. Hers down. What's the point? You know, they do have the social distancing down, though. It says the coronavirus doesn't stand a chance against this guy. Let's see. This is from Caleb Hull on his, I think this is his, let's see. Okay, look. What's he doing? Okay, wow. I don't even know what he's doing. Okay. It's just showing people over and over making the same errors. And that is without mentioning folks like Pelosi, who decided it might. Okay, we already read that. She covered her, rubbed her nose. Okay. Democratic Majority Leader Steny Hoyer said there is more we must do, not simply for those who are at greater risk, but for all of us who wear masks, not because we don't want to be with one another, but because the pandemic has made us a risk to others. But of course, he could not be bothered to have his own mask on when saying so. We are wearing masks. I'm not wearing a mask while speaking, but as soon as I stop speaking, I'll put a mask on as I go turn around to go among us. But still, he's spitting stuff around. This was the man, I guess, that said that. I'm not going to play the video. There you go. Let's see. If they cannot or will not be bothered to use the mask properly, why is it on their person when the cameras are rolling? Is it just a prop? Of course, I find the support and evidence in support of wearing a mask compelling. This virus is serious, should be taken seriously, but if our elected officials cannot or will not take the necessary precautions, what grounds do they have to stand in us, demanding the rest of us to do so? This type of hypocritical behavior only leads normal Americans to be less inclined to take the virus seriously. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think.